Alright guys, so this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to make your own YouTube background. And first things we're going to do is we got to get the text ready for what you want it to say on the sides and stuff. So we're going to go to the render settings, we're going to go output. We're going to put landscape and let's just put letter. We're going to go to save it wherever you want. So I'm just going to save it to my documents. I'm just going to put test text. Alright, yeah, let's just do that. 1. Alright. Make sure to change this to JPEG. And everything else should be okay. So let's just close that out. And now we got this set up. So we're going to go to MoGraph, text object. And let's just put whatever you want the first part. So for me, I'll put reactive, and then let's center that. Let's change the font to something a little more attractive. Let's just use this one. Yeah, let's use that. Let's make it regular Western. Yeah, okay, let's just do that. So let's turn this and zoom out a bit. Alright. Zoom out. Move this over a little. There. Alright, so that's our first text. Let's make it a little the depth a little more. Let's make it like 50. You know what, let's make it 70. Just pump it up like that. Alright, so let's make a copy of this by holding down Control, just pulling it down, and then we'll just change that to whatever you want it to say. So for me, I'll put cinema. It's gonna be the exact same thing. So let's go over to, let's see, the first one, and let's pull it up by pulling on this yellow arrow right here. And we're gonna make the cinema just a little bit bigger, so it's bigger than the whole reactive part. So let's make it bigger. Alright, let's pull up on that reactive one again a little. Zoom out. And then let's try to put it behind the cinema, just to see. Behind a little, just a little bit forward. Let's pull down on it. Let's go over to the front. See how that looks. Alright, so let's pull down on it a little more. That looks good. Looks good. So, before we do anything, let's set up the camera. Set up the camera where you want it to see the text. So I want a little bit of the depth to be seen. So I'm just gonna make that like this. Make the camera like this. Let's move it a little more to the side. That's good. And we're gonna go over to this little light thing, and we're gonna go camera. And then let's lift it up a little. Let's go to the camera, click on it. When you click on it and this square right here is white, then that's what the camera's going to be seeing. So we're going to want to position this as center as possible, so right there. And then let's just get out of it. And that way you can see where the camera's looking at, and you can keep editing without moving the camera. So let's look at the letters. Let's make a new material. And let's just pick something random. It's like a red color. A little bit dark, like red. Yeah, that looks good. Transparency. Reflection. Alright. Fresnel. Let's make this around 30. 30. And yeah, looks good. Let's go back to color. Let's get rid of spectacular because it kind of screws it up. And alright, let's make one more color, and we'll make this one black. Just make it black. And also reflection, Fresnel. Let's just make like 9. Just around 30 also. Back to color. Looks good. So close that off. And we're gonna wanna let's go back to the text, both of these. Hold control, get both of these. And let's make the caps fillet caps. So let's make these around 5 steps. So let's take a look, see how that looks. Looks pretty decent. Yeah, looks good. Alright, so we're gonna wanna, the color that you want in front is obviously gonna go. So we're gonna drag this. Drag it to the text object. Drag it to the text object. And let's get the black is gonna be for whatever you want the depth part to be. Don't worry about that right now. So there we go there. Let's move the red over, because we want the red to be on the front. And we're gonna go click on this, go down here, shift, because we need a capital C and then a 1. And we'll do the same thing to the other one. And there. So let's see what it would look like rendered. So let's add a sky. So we'll go to sky, and then we'll take a look at it one more time. Right, so it looks pretty decent. Let's lift it up just a bit. Let's take a look at what it would look like with the camera. So let's lower it down. Looks good. Alright, that looks decent. So this is what we want to be, on the sides. So we're gonna go, let's go back here, save. Alright, text 1 looks good. So we're gonna hit this middle button here to render it out. So to render it out, it's gonna take a little bit of time. Alright, that's good. So let's close that out, and now let's whatever we want in the middle of the actual layout, right in the middle. We're gonna want to do that. So let's click on this, and then let's go object. Let's get rid of one of these. We don't need one of these. Let's get rid of this one just real quick. Delete it. And we're gonna go here. We're gonna go change it to what we want in the middle. I want it to say RC for reactive cinema, and then we're gonna go text object, object, make editable. So now we can grab the C by itself. We can sort of grab this, pull it up, grab this, pull it to the side. And this one, I just want to get like a front shot of this one. So what we're gonna want to do is go here. Let me go to this side here, because I want to get it just a little bit behind the other one, like right there. Let's lift it up a bit, and then let's check it out from the front, right there. Okay, just like that, right there. That looks pretty decent. And we're gonna want to go over here, go to front view. We're going to want to, let's see what the camera looks like. Let's just delete this camera because we're not going to need it anymore. And we're going to want to go up, and then let's render it out, see what it looks like. Okay, that looks really good. Looks pretty good. Let's just lower down this here a bit. Right there. Take a look around. That looks nice. Alright, so that's decent. So what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna go camera. No, we're gonna go edit, use as render view. So let's go back over here. Since it's gonna be a different image, just make that as 2. Close that out. We're gonna let's do one more random preview. Alright, and then let's actually render this one out. It's gonna take a little bit of time.